Big news today, DoorDash deactivation update, COVID-19 financial relief assistance program update, actual facts, what happened in my experience. Keep watching. Some of y'all are going to like this. Some of you guys will not like this, but I speak the truth every day. I show you guys what happens every day. I told you I did this for you. Let's go.
Well, there it is. Yo. We're back with another edition of the Poopcast, and here's the thing. I can't believe the whale's vagina, the newly rebranded Uber douche, because he got kicked off of fucking DoorDash, supposedly. Then he's back on, then he's off. Here's the thing. No one fucking knows. But one of the stupid minions that, I don't know, I guess the guy trolls this guy or people have an issue. I don't know, because multiple people send me different things. And let me tell you something, this guy is hated by more than 20 people. He likes to satisfy his conscience and only thinks it's fucking 20. You know, the haters, the repugnant people, the people that, they're up late at night on private streams, and they're gabbling, and they're bantering, and they're talking about shit, and then they edit it up, and it's gone the next day. You know, like that asshole. I think Gig Lebowski said it. These other fucking fools, they I don't know. It's just fucking laughable. I think we know which fucking live stream we're talking about. I think they're talking about Roy's live stream, and I can guarantee you, it's not because that guy is afraid of anybody. It's not because his listeners and his subscribers are fucking afraid of anybody. It's probably because that time is convenient for people. I don't know. That's parts unknown. Parts fucking unknown. But nope, we gotta think the worst and to satisfy our fucking narrative. I got it, Pedro. We got it. Okay. And that other asshole, Gig Lebowski. Okay, so this guy, I can't believe he's fucking talking about this COVID shit that he went out, he got kicked off the app, he's betting on his balls, he's doing it for you, and here I just want to show you this, that. Boy, oh boy. Nobody fucking cares anymore, Pedro. It's unbelievable. But this guy has to still make videos because he's nervous, man. He needs to explain himself. He needs you all to know that he's not a fucking loser. He's not a liar. He doesn't live in the ghetto. His life's fucking great. He's comfortable in his own skin. He really is trying to do positive things for the community. Can't even believe there's a fucking community for this shit. But hey, there is. But holy cow. So I clicked on this video, and it's clearly edited up because he just fucking goes on and on and on. He says the same fucking thing on repeat over and over. And boy, when I saw this, I'm like, boy, this guy is cracking. This is a severe cry for help. Do you notice? Just note, I watched this video all the way through, and one thing stood out. He looks like he's on something. I don't know what he took when he hopped in that car, but he claims to ignore people like me, which he does not. He does not, and he claims to ignore everybody else. Only the 20 people. Only the 20 people who disagree with them and his haters and who don't like with him and have difference of opinion. Okay, yeah, whatever. He claims. What does he claim? What was I saying? I lost my fucking train of thought again. God, this guy is just unbelievable with his clickbait videos. So he needs to explain himself again, and he clearly looks like he's on something. Like, I don't know what it is. He's flailing around. He's talking a mile a minute. And, like, how many fucking videos can you put out about this COVID bullshit, your fucking attempt to get fucking free money, and then play it off like it's like, no, I'm doing it for the viewers because I want to help. But really, he just needs more money to pocket, and he's trying to game the system. And it turns out after watching this video, we know that he probably or may not have driven. There's actually no proof. But how do you fucking people know he didn't drive with COVID and he wasn't on the app? He could have another account. You realize it's very fucking easy to do that. His girlfriend, I'm going to give you an example. His girlfriend could have an account, or his daughter. They could have and he could go in and use it and drive while infected, but then he comes back to his screen, the one that he shakes in front of the camera for fucking 2 seconds and says he isn't deactivated. He could have fucking played that off just to collect the fucking money. And he's like, if I get deactivated, I get deactivated. I'll just use one of my other family members' accounts. My gangbangers in the ghetto, who I stick my fucking one vending machine that can barely spit out a Snickers bar. That guy. I'll use his account and blah blah blah. So that's something that I want y'all to fucking think about with this guy. If you think this guy is transparent and he's telling the truth half the time, could what I just said be a fucking possibility? Could that son of a bitch did that? Could he have done that? And the answer is a resounding yes. Okay? So let's just put that out there for food for thought. But watch how this guy flips and flails around. I'm going to attempt to hit his funniest moments of this fucking video. How he's just explaining himself and whining. And you're going to see, I think he's fucking on something. I don't know what drug he's on. I don't know even if he is on a drug. It's just my opinion, but I don't know. Probable cause tell you, if a cop would come up to your fucking car and he would see you doing what this guy's going to fucking verbally, flip, say and rant and flip in his mannerisms, I would think the guy's on something, okay? I don't know. I'm just going to let you be the judge. So here's what he says.
I guess it's been over 2 weeks. I want to say it's been 18 days ago. I'm a fucking idiot and a dope, but I gotta, let me refrain that. Let me change that up. January 10th. Most of y'all know this, some of y'all might not. January 10th, I tested positive for COVID.
Yeah, we all know.
I've been feeling well since the Thursday prior.
Jesus Christ.
The test positive. I didn't work for almost 3 weeks.
That we know of, because, like I said, it's you could have been working on another app. It's very fucking easy to do because DoorDash doesn't verify face recognition like Uber does, right? Think about that, minions. If your half of brain cells are clashing there, put that together and think about, could this fool have done that? Knowing his history, knowing what he's about, knowing where he came from, because he fucking tells you everything. It's not goddamn. You don't have to go far to look for it. It comes out of the turkey's mouth. Could he have done that? Yeah, I don't know. It's probable cause to think that would be a logical fucking explanation. Okay, that's all I'm going to say.
About this. A subscriber told me about a COVID-19 financial relief assistance program.
Okay, let's get on with it.
I did a video. Yeah. I filmed myself submitting
what is this noise
the form.
Mike?
And I said, I'm going to do this for y'all so that we're educated. And
damn it.
We don't just assume certain things. Let's do it in real time. Let's see what it's like, right?
Right.
I did that. Hadn't heard anything. Sent a couple emails.
Got
a very automated response back. I called support, told them about it. A lot of y'all didn't agree with it, but I did it because I was doing it for the community.
You did it because you were doing it for clicks, likes, to up your subscriber count, and to get that AdSense check every month. Because, let me explain something to you with this guy. His biggest source of income is that ad revenue from this check. Now, he fucking makes a pretty good buck with this, I'd be willing to bet, But none of the other things that, people have been telling me, hey, did you hear he has a fucking broken vending machine that he doesn't even know how to operate? And somebody told him it would be a good, okay. Let's see, he humps on DoorDash. So you're only limited to a certain amount of money you can make per week there. It doesn't matter how fucking fast you drive, how many orders you have, and blah, blah, blah. And he doesn't know anything about taxes. So it's just all gross with this guy. Gross income. That's his financial knowledge, okay? So whatever else he does, maybe he has I don't know if they give addicts a pension from the fucking casino he got fired from. I don't know. But he's got no other income because take a look at that house, that apartment in the back. Take a look at the street. Nobody that lives in a neighborhood that is well off has fucking telephone poles and the wires are sticking above ground like that. Okay, Pedro. See, rich people and well-off people that are living in good communities don't have their wires are underground, you fucker, and the houses don't look like fucking they were hit with missiles. Okay, That's what I think. So, yeah.
Trying to show you guys what's the process like, so you can make a better informed decision on whether or not you want to do it or not do it. Very simple. I'm just gonna do my, 19 days of quarantine or whatever I did, or not working, and that's what I did. I went back to work this Monday.
Right. Can you basically, Pedro, did you with all your, my comment to that, with all your screenshots of your delivery orders, your paychecks, your DoorDash inquiries, blah, blah, blah. The guy's the king of the screenshots. Okay. We know that. But here's the thing to all you people out there. And this is something that's, like kind of coming to Captain Obvious here. I don't know. It's just coming up. Why, for the life of me, can he post his positive COVID test results, and why can't he post his when he tested negative for COVID, so we know he's not full of shit and he's not driving around fucking like a douchebag, because he's the fucking leader of the minions. He's the fucking king COVID minion circle jerk leader. Why can't he do that? Do you take notice that? Where is that? All we get is a screenshot of his DoorDash account. One of his DoorDash accounts. That's the key there. One of the one that he paused for 2 weeks, because he's got another one that he drives around every day, and he doesn't post those videos because then he'd be called out and he'd be looking like a fucking fool, right? Just my opinion. It's possible, right? So where is the negative COVID screenshot? We don't know, because mysteriously it never fucking happened, because he's full of shit. Who even knows if he was COVID positive? That fucking bullshit that he went on the live stream and all this other crap, these videos, this endless fucking thing with this COVID. And granted, he may be more smart than he looks and what comes out of his mouth, because it all could be a fucking structured act. It could be a fucking dramatic play. And I heard he wants to do a Doordash opera at the end of this. He wants to do like a fucking play or something. I don't know what that is, but I think he's setting you all up for it. I really do. You're going to fucking see the trailer coming soon for a DoorDash or Uberdouche opera from fucking St. Louis.
Dash app was on. Everything was cool. No problems this week. Had a decent week. Y'all saw some of the ride-alongs. Woke up today to this email.
I
received up to 2 weeks worth of your average weekly earnings. They average your weekly earnings for the last 3 months.
So we got paid. Good.
I didn't make as much anyways, because I took some time off. Like 2 weeks.
Got paid
through the COVID-19 financial assistance program. So I didn't work on the Dash app for it was 18 days. I think it was 18 days, but
yeah, he would know for sure if he's making videos like this. So what you just heard him say, he didn't work on that Dash app, the one that he made personally, but he could have worked on somebody else's Dash app. If you think this guy's going to sit around, if you think a guy looking like this is financially secure where he can take 2 weeks off, like he claims, and if he can take those weeks off, it's not going to monetarily hit him, knowing where he lives, knowing his responsibilities, knowing where his everything he's come from, his history is, these addicts rely on weekly money, because what happens here with a guy like this, it comes in, it goes out. Okay, he gets money, it goes out, because he's either paying debt, he's either paying his fucking, his kids that he can't fucking stop making. Okay, he's paying for alimony, he's paying for an overpriced fucking ghetto apartment. I don't know. He's look at that shirt. He's getting that's another thing too. What the fuck, man? Really? He actually has a Nirvana shirt on. Oh my god! Like what the? But it kind of goes like, he kind of reminds me of that trashy Seattle grunge fucking asshole that talks through their ass. Look at like, peace, man. He kind of does. I wonder if this guy actually was born in Seattle, because he kind of looks like that fucking crowd. But I hardly guess. My guess is he doesn't know a fucking Nirvana song. That's one of those things. These assholes wear these band T-shirts here, and they don't even know the fucking band. Like, what? The Kardashians make all those like Metallica and Slayer shirts, and then it's like they don't even fucking listen to it. It's just a moneymaker. But this guy looks like This guy looks like a grunge fucking dirtball. He looks like a grunge mongoloid that doesn't know what fucking soap and water is. Look at him. Do you think he took a shower that when he walked out and plopped his fucking ass in the car? Put it in the comments. I don't know. I don't think he showered today. I think he fucking rolls out and the flies are fucking trailing from his asshole when he goes in the car. Anyway, I don't know. But I thought the Nirvana shirt was funny, man.
For those 2 weeks, it's been more than 14 days. My account is still active. It was never deactivated.
Yeah, the one that
one day I couldn't get in.
The one again. Back to this. The one that he wants everybody to lead to believe that he's the only one that he uses. The one under his name, and then when he's flashing quick, and what this stupid clickbait video is about.
And I think it was a glitch. I think it was actually coincidental. My account has never been deactivated. You guys have been seeing me all this week. So for the time I didn't work because I had COVID and I didn't do any deliveries, DoorDash financial assistance program kicked in and I got it today. Am I happy about that? Yeah, it's $900.
Yeah.
It didn't work. I've delivered a lot of things for DoorDash. So
yeah, you're the only one that's delivered a lot of things for DoorDash. So my comment to his $912 that he got. So if this guy was really concerned about doing it for his viewers or his fucking subscribers, he's not in it for the money, what he leads you to believe, right? The dumb people are like, oh yeah, thank you, Peter. Yeah, oh yeah, he's so fucking great. Oh yeah. So if he was doing it actually and he didn't care about the money, and well, he claims he doesn't need it and this and that. Well, okay, fine. So if that's what actually the fucking truth, why wouldn't he take that $912 and make like a fucking giveaway, or put it in a fucking lottery for his subscribers, or make them do something that he could basically distribute that to prove he isn't an arrogant fucking money chasing dingbat from the fucking ghetto that fucking goddamn, if you throw a fucking quarter in the street or a penny in the street, he'll get on his hands and knees and chase around to put it in his pocket. Right? I don't know. It seems kind of funny, but that's what I think this guy really is about. Okay? So I don't know, Pedro. Why didn't you fucking just, if you don't need the money that bad, what do you, why wouldn't you just maybe offer it up to the people? Because, you claim to be doing it for them. Yeah. Sure.
I feel like that's cool. It's a positive, right?
That's
Who
cool.
doesn't want $900?
Of course.
Some of y'all might agree or not agree. At the end of the day, I'm not mad about it.
Of course, because you got $900. My guess, in my opinion, is he was working a fake app the whole time, driving around with COVID, because he doesn't give a fuck, because he doesn't even know what fucking quarantining means. He probably, he doesn't even know that. Okay? So he did the claim because he's like, yeah, I don't really care if I get kicked off of here, and if I do, I got other things going. So, and then they actually fucking paid him because DoorDash fucked up because they just gave him a payment. Didn't require any fucking proof, from what I understand, what he talks about, which is, I don't know, that's kind of disturbing. But hey, I don't give a fuck, whatever. It's just worth something to talk about here. But and then he actually gets the money, and he's making you believe that I don't even know what he's making us try to believe, because it's just fucking funny, because I think DoorDash fucked up there. They paid him without actually confirming. Anybody could basically do that. You do the COVID thing, they don't even require a vaccination proof. Anybody could just if you have access to multiple accounts, you can basically collect he got free $900 and he took 2 weeks off, and the whole time he could have been on somebody else's app or doing Uber or doing these other things, and driving around. So he's either really dumb or really smart. And I don't know. I think right there, and that's what I talk about when I talk about the three cunty people. So I'm cunt number one. Let's review that. I'm cunt number one. I'm fucked up. I admit it. I offer no apologies for it, and I don't care. I'm more in tune to the fucking real world, and I'll call you out. I just say whatever I want. I don't give a shit. I admit I'm a fucking dirtbag and a scumbag and a cunt. Okay, that's cunt number one. Okay, the second type of cunt, though, that's a little bit worse, because it's a cunt that's actually doesn't know what he's doing, doesn't know who he is, and drives and walks and talks like he's not a cunt, and he honestly believes it. But he's really a fucking cunt, right? That's cunt number two. Okay, but this guy, I think, is cunt number three, and this is the most slimy, smelly, vinaigrette, repugnant cunt there is, because the cunt number three is this guy. This guy knows he's a cunt. I think he's resigned himself to the fact that he has to be a cunt because there's nothing he's going to do about it because he can't stop being a cunt. But then he will parade around like he's not a cunt, but he knows he's a cunt. And he'll put out the shit that you see, the fucking lies and this, that, and the other thing. But secretly, that's the worst kind of cunt. The cunt that is a cunt knows he's a cunt, but comes across that he's not a cunt to unsuspecting minions. That's Pedro Uberdouche right there. Boom! Anybody fucking agrees with that? Let me know. Or you don't agree with it. I don't give a shit. Fucking put it in the comments, man. But that's what he is. He's cunt number 3. That's the most repugnant, slimy, smelly, fishy. That's the worst one of the bunch. And that's him. That's him. My opinion. But let's do a couple reads here quick. Investing today does not have to be hard or complicated. M1 Finance is a brokerage firm that handles all your investment needs, from stocks, bonds, retirements accounts like your Roth IRA, which nobody really talks about, which that's the path of retirement. Basically anything else you can think of, you have the benefit of fractional share investing. It's important. What it means is anyone with $5 can buy a piece of a stock nowadays. No full share purchases are needed to get going on M1. Okay, this is somewhat of a new thing in the last few years. No one has an excuse to not and start investing today. So click on my link description to get $50 free. Yes, $50 free. And if you dumb morons think that DoorDash is a good stock or Airbnb or Tesla, hey, you go in there and you can start fractional share investing with as little as $5. But just fund it every month. Start putting money in your Roth IRA and then a brokerage account, and then you can, you can prop up the tech industry like all you minions want to do. It's a way to do it. That's what Tanner Markley says. I don't even know if you could buy crypto. There are actually, if you guys are really into that, which I don't endorse, by the way, but there are crypto ETFs out there. So something to think about. So use my link and get on M1 Finance. You can download the app on the phone, and you get $50 to invest if you sign up and using my link, okay?
I didn't do it because I desperately needed the money.
Yeah, you did.
But for those of you that that this happens to you, this could be a possibility. I'm not saying your situation will be exactly like mine, but because DoorDash took so long to submit it, and it's been more than 14 days, I'm still active. And the only time I missed was the time that I should have missed because I didn't feel well and I was quarantining myself. Sure. And I didn't want to deliver food to people.
We already went through this.
Still had symptoms.
I told you my thoughts on it.
Stopped this past Monday. I worked, and you guys have seen that.
Yep. We saw what you chose to share with us. That's the important thing there, and I've already talked about this. Yeah. You can be your own judge. I think he's a lying sack of shit, and I just went through how he could have. How you guys could have fell for that and how he could have worked around that. So, hey, yeah, be the judge, but I call bullshit on it. And, I stand by my opinion on what this guy is feeding you. I say he worked. I say he was on somebody else's fucking app, another account, which is very easy to do because I did it already. I tried it out a while ago when I was doing this shit. Yep. Easy to do. Easy to fucking do. You can't do it on Uber because they got that face recognition software. You got to photograph your ugly mug before they let you go on the road, which, it sucks. I wish they didn't have that. But DoorDash, Grubhub, very easy to get around that. Okay? So let's go on to what else. What else is he ranting about here?
What do you guys think of this outcome?
I just told you.
In that process, it did say I had to actually submit to them the positive test.
Oh,
Never did that.
Never did that.
Of
course.
Nobody ever asked me for that.
Yep. I'm asking you for it.
There isn't a place to attach a picture, nothing like that.
But you could have attached a picture and shown it while you were shaking your phone. You could have done that, your negative test that you got, right? Yeah.
I didn't send them that in a separate email. Interesting.
It is interesting. You're an interesting liar.
Doing is documenting the process and in real time and what happened so you guys can be informed.
Okay.
Knowledge is power, okay? And I'm showing you guys these things and sharing it with you because since day one of this channel, I said I will share with you my process of things. I'll show you things so you can make better informed decisions. That's what this channel is about, teaching people things, motivating, entertaining, having some laughs at my expense or the customer expense.
Yeah, so what he's really, you got to decode addict language, sex addict language, gambling addict. You know, who knows what his addiction is, but we heard he has a sex addict. I don't know. And I don't know. Put in the comments. What do you think his favorite porn channel is? Is it RedTube? Is it what is it? What's that other one? I watch RedTube. It's a good one to go to town on yourself on when you're you're feeling the urge. And then there's a couple of YouPorn. That was another one. I don't know. What do you think? How many sites do you think this guy has memberships to? I don't know. And I don't know if he they took the Craigslist thing away. How many fucking hookers do you think he has on standby for a Friday and Saturday night when he's not around the chick and the kids at his other fucking parents' house? Something to think about, right? I don't know. So again, just my opinion. Who knows? But all evidence points that that's what he's anyway, what the fuck was he? Oh, he's doing it for the subscribe. So he, man, what was I gonna say here? Shit. Oh, okay, I know what it was.
Things motivating, entertaining, having some laughs at my expense.
Yeah, and so it's actually what he's really trying to say is that is not what this channel is about. His channel is about he makes the majority of his income from YouTube and humping fucking fast food. So he needs the money. He's not just doing it for you. He's doing it to make money and to get clicks and likes and just have the fucking algorithm fucking boost his bank account. I mean, I don't have anything wrong with that shit. But you have to understand, he's a fucking liar. He's not telling you the truth and the real reason why he's doing it. So it's the opposite of what he's telling you. It's always that way in life. Every time you hear somebody barking about something, it's usually the opposite is the truth of what's coming out of their mouth, what's coming out of your mouth when you hear it on the news, these pundits, what the fucking governments tell you, what the White House, what your mayors, your politicians, all the fucking people in your fucking Harvard bars and universities and the fucking Stanford assholes, these professors. It's usually the opposite of what the peanut gallery and the political correct sheep tell you. That's usually the truth. Just remember that. That's something you only learn later in life. When you have fucking a frame of reference to talk about it. And he knows it, but he won't fucking say that because he's, he has his little Tony Robbins, his fucking Brian Tracy book under his hand, and he's, his addict tells him, nope, can't allow anything negative in you. Nope, because you know what? You're gonna get back into that sex addiction phase, and we can't have that. You got a high school girlfriend now, and you got a little baby. You can't be going there.
Or the customer expense, or the merchant expense, or DoorDash's expense. And also, I've also said I bash DoorDash. I give them hell
hear
when they
that.
have crazy
We hear
days
that.
and blah blah blah. Right? And some people think I rant and complain. I do.
No shit.
Sometimes, if it's needed. But I also,
it's called biting the hand that feeds you. So funny. If this guy worked for a company and he was making these clickbait videos, and they found out he was doing that, it's like, dude, he'd be fired. I mean, what kind of person goes and promotes his channel as Pedro Doordash Santiago, yet then he goes behind the scenes because he's an independent contractor, and they have thousands and thousands and thousands of drivers, so they're going to miss him. But imagine if that got back to the CEO or this went viral, and they would fucking deactivate him in a heartbeat. They would fire him. Because that's what happens. If this guy was an employee of mine or he worked for me and I heard him fucking talking shit on my company, what we're doing, yeah, he'd be fired. Oh my God, he'd be fired in a heartbeat. And that's what should happen to him. But
I'll give him credit. And I'll say this. Seems like DoorDash was just overwhelmed with responses. Yeah. They caught up. They gave me $900 and something for me not working for 2 weeks. If
you believe that, you're dumber than More Finance. That fucking idiot. He's dumber than Pedro. You're dumber than the three of them combined. Him and Tanner and Pedro.
It's like a feature of the app, I guess. I don't know. And some of y'all are not going to agree with that I did it, but I didn't. Once again, I did it because I have a channel, and I do have a responsibility to the over 17,000 people that watch.
Here's the bragging. Here it is. Here's a subscriber kind of. This is the mantra of what they all do. They all go, look, wait a minute, hang on a sec. Look at his fucking nose. What the fuck? That is a nose. Like, what? It looks like an elephant. It looks like an anteater's nose. Can you imagine this guy going up to the ground and just like sucking ants through that thing? That's a scary. I gotta crop that and thumbnail that. That would be fucking funny. That would be fun. Anyway, so he has an obligation to his subscribers, he claims. What the fuck obligation do you have? It's made up in your mind. You have zero obligation. All your subscribers, you never met them in real life. You don't communicate them. You don't hang out with them. You don't go down at a fucking bar and have a beer with them. They're not coming over to your house and fucking your sister. Like, what is he talking about? This is all made up shit in his head. You could say whatever the fuck you want, and you could come across like, I have no obligation to my subscribers. It's all made up. This guy's such a fucking douchebag.
Not 17 that watch, but the 6,000 people that watch every day, each new video.
Because he's hanging on those analytics.
Smoke, bring it. What do you think? Is this helpful? Was it not helpful? But this is the real. If I'm not helping you because you disagree, you still learn something. I want you to think about this first.
Oh yeah, this is a funny one too. You got to hear this. Here's Doordash logic. This is it. This is Doordash philosophy. Remember that? Remember in that fucking video? And I put the Doordash farms. He's like, I want to be a real American like the Indians. Remember that shit? Y'all saw it. But here's some Doordash philosophy.
Second, if what I do you don't agree with, and you say, man, that was stupid, Pedro. You went to Walmart? Pedro, put a seatbelt on. Pedro, do this. Pedro. You're still getting something from it.
You're still losing brain cells, and you're dumber for watching it, and the world is going backwards. That's what I take. That's what I'm getting from it. But the minions apparently are like, oh yeah, you're right. Because do you see the fucking addict logic there? They put out the most repugnant shit, so many falsehoods and so much bullshit, but it's because they know what they're doing. They're manipulators. They're taught because they're fucking street smarts and all this fucking shit, how to skirt the system. They spin it in a way that clears their conscience, and it makes them out to be a good guy, even though they're, somebody like me can see right fucking through that. He's so full of shit, and it's not good. But you see what they do? It's pure manipulation by these addicts.
Because I'm validating your difference of opinion. And then that allows you to continue to do the things that you feel are right.
What the fuck did he just say? How he it's like, oh my God, it's like dropping a needle in a haystack. What was he saying? I got lost in there. This addict just went around about like, I don't even know what the fuck he said. All he's doing is just justifying his bullshit in his way, in the addict way, the sex addict way, and he's spinning it and he's talking real fast like a fucking car salesman, and it's too fast for the minions, so they're like, I don't know, that sounds good. I think I'm gonna, yeah, okay, no, he's a good guy. Oh.
Think about that for just a second. Let it sink in.
Yeah.
Think about that. And to all the people that rock with me and show me
Please
support,
do.
I do this for y'all. And I've been doing it since day one.
You do it to get paid. You do it for the AdSense check. You do it for clicks, likes, and subscribers. Holy fuck. If you believe what he's saying, you're a fucking minion dope.
It's not even been a year. We've had this channel for 10 months.
Now he goes into, okay, so this is a part of the video, and we're almost done here, about 3 more minutes of it. But here's the part where he goes back. The whole video is just this explaining and this like, no, I did the right thing. And you take notice how he basically says the same thing over and over and over, because that's the mantra. That's what they're taught to do. You say these, what do you call it, when you say things verbatim over and over? What is it called? It's a tactic that you're taught. It's damn it, I can't think of the fucking word. When you just repeat things over and over, it's like, fuck, I can't remember. But anyway, that's what he's doing. Because if you say something over and over on repeat and you keep that record player going, it just becomes embedded in your brain, and then you believe it. That's all it is. And they taught him that at his fucking sex addiction classes and his sponsors. And that's what they do. That's what they do.
And I am extremely grateful, humbled, and thankful to be able to make these videos.
And that like he says that in every one of his fucking videos. I'll pray for his comment to all the people that don't like him is, I'll pray for you. I feel sorry for you. And then he goes back, I'm humbled and grateful that I have all these subscribers. It's just like, holy shit, is that just, I'm humbled. You're not humbled. You're humbled because you're broken down and forced to live the life you have. You don't have a choice. This is the best thing going for you because there's no options for somebody like you, dude. None.
For you guys, and you guys are extremely fantastic to me. I know I'm super repetitive, but I'm going to keep saying it because that's the reality.
I told you.
I live in reality. But at the end of the day...
He has got to go over it. I know I'm super repetitive. This is what they do. I know about these fucking addicts, man. I've dealt with all kinds of scumbags in my life, and this guy is like, that's why I shit on him early on, because I knew I could see right through this facade. That's all it is, a facade.
I show you, I'm passionate about...
Here goes, he's like flailing around here, and I can tell he's on something here, because he's just very unstable. Yeah, he's emotionally fucking charged here, and this is a problem. And Pedro, you're listening, I'm going to give you some advice when you make fucking videos. Stop just making knee-jerk videos where you come across like this, because people like me and other people that know how what happens when people get like this, it's just, you're kind of being a girl. This is what fucking little whiny bitches do. Girls do this. Young teenagers and even men do it, that they don't have control over their emotional fucking well-being. They just get in there and they blurt shit out without fucking thinking, and then you don't get the do-over because scumbags like me screenshot the whole fucking video and I have proof, right? But all right, look at these beads here. What the fuck, did he buy those from Roy? I don't know.
About making this channel, and agree or disagree, and it's just gig work. But it's more than that to me, because I'm using the apps as a stepping stone to better...
Oh, yeah, this is the funny part. So he gets in, again, he's got to explain and justify and let you really know. It's like Tanner Markley does and you know, all those idiots. They have to prove to fucking complete strangers that they're doing something. They just don't have to prove it to themselves where they're like, you know, my actions and what I'm doing here speak for themselves. I don't have to continually fucking embed it in your brain that I'm special. Right? This is what these fuckers do. They can't just like, yeah. I wonder if fucking James Dean or Marlon Brando would make videos like this explaining how tough they are, how good with women they are, how they have their lives together, or how, like, you know, it's just everything about their persona. They'd have to get it and like, no, this is why I'm doing it. I really need to know, let you know that I'm a tough guy, and I need to know that I'm like a big screen actor and I'm popular. No, they just did it. And they don't talk about it because they don't give a fuck. Okay, they just live their life and walk their walk, and it speaks for themselves, and everybody fucking knows without them explaining their whole fucking story. This is why I shit on this guy, because this is exactly what he's doing. He's doing the opposite of that. He's weak. He's a weak man.
My work-life balance, do something else, working on other dreams and goals I have.
Flipping.
I have a channel. I make money off this channel. You guys
could you go any faster?
Know that. I'm extremely grateful and humble for that.
Look at him. Oh, he's rattled. He's rattled. He's fucking rattled.
Making a difference. As crazy as some of y'all might think that's, I know I am. And I rock with those people.
Yeah.
I'm rocking with y'all. And I keep making videos for you guys. And then the channel will evolve as we do other things and I do other things. And I'm going to keep doing that kind of stuff and showing y'all the processes of maybe vending machines, the process of opening a small business and helping other small businesses.
This is funny.
Whatever else it might be, whatever endeavors I come across, writing a book.
This is funny. Can you imagine that fucking the Doordash philosophy manual? He's writing a book. Oh, wow. He'll just plagiarize it off the internet and reword it and hire somebody to fucking, yeah, and then it's like his. You imagine this guy giving a video on his vending machines, and somebody told me that he talked about vending machines or something in one of his fucking lives briefly, and they were telling me, I'm like, yeah, this vending machine shit is a fucking, and I know people personally that have done the vending machine business. Okay, I actually looked into that years ago. It's a flop. Okay, if you don't have, in order to make real money from that, you have to know what you're doing. You have to treat it like a fucking business. Pedro, listen to me. I'm giving you, this is actually serious here. I'm helping you out here. You have to not just like have one of your friends, hey, here's how you do it. You want a fucking old vending machine real cheap and you can maybe put it in the ghetto and make some money. Okay, no. To make money from that, you have to have the appropriate suppliers. You have to have good machines. You have to fucking have an inventory. You have to, you have to treat it like a fucking business. You have to know what your supply chain, and you have to have, here's the thing, you have to have many of them. A lot of vending machines in multiple locations. That's number one to make any real money. The second thing is uber douche. Pay attention. You've got to have those vending machines in an area where that has high foot traffic, meaning 250 employees walking through there in a high volume spot in order to make any decent money and in order to make your investment back. Okay. I guarantee you don't have that. You don't have those fucking sources for that. You don't know people, because why would these, and that's why it's so hard to get into vending machines and make it work. And then plus, when you have fucking 5 or 6 or 7 of them, maybe one, you get kicked out of the location, then you got to go pick it up, and you need like a fucking bulldozer and a crane to move it. Then you got to put it in a storage facility, which I don't think that you're going to hump that yourself. You got to have a truck. You got to have to pay somebody to move that. Then you got storage fees. Yeah. Pedro, you're out of your element. I would go and look into simpler things to invest your money in long term. But that's my opinion, because I can back that up. I already know people that did that, and it's a fucking risky fucking just pissing your money right down the fucking toilet. Okay, unless you get it in a high traffic spot, and that's very hard to do because there's too much competition there. So anyway, yeah, that's funny. So what else? He gives us his business advice. He's gonna do this, that, and the other thing. What the fuck business advice and knowledge do you have? You don't even know how to run fucking QuickBooks and pay your fucking taxes properly. What the fuck are you gonna do? And I challenge you, dickwad, to give us something hard and concrete about business. What can you teach us? Okay? Let that sink in, Pedro. You're just pissing out of your ass. In 5 years, you will be humping and doing this shit, unless you're not kicked off the fucking platform. You're going to be trying to stick your one vending machine with half a Snickers bar in a fucking tire shop in the ghetto. You're going to make your $10 a month. And, the thing is, you better hold on to this channel. You better not get it yanked. Hopefully it keeps churning the fucking money, because this is your only saving grace to pay that ghetto rent. That's directly in back of you right there. See that ghetto? That's where he lives, right there. It's YouTube revenue. That's the only fucking security he has.
Doing a play.
A play. There it was. He's gonna write a fucking uber douche opera. What the fuck? I would fucking pay to see that. That would be funny as fuck. This guy does uber douche opera. Maybe he brings some fucking characters on. He's got his ass buddy, Tanner Markley. He gets the more finance and all these other fucking stupid people. And then he's got the fucking, I could play the villain. I put the scream mask on, and Roy comes in as the fucking biker, and all these other people that hate him, like that Mod Dasher idiot, and the Jersey guy, Garden State Jersey guy, and oh god. And then it could be like at the end of it, you could have the fucking the Pedro minions on one side and all the rest of us fucking scraps on the other, and it'd be like a fucking Braveheart scene, and then it's just with swords and whatnot. I don't know. That's like the uber douche opera. That's the play he's talking about. I think, I don't know. It could be something. I think that would be funny. You should look into that. I'll help you out with it there, uber douche. Hit me up.
passions that I love. Having another channel, Pedro Reacts to Music.
Oh, that's a bomb. I clicked on that. Somebody fucking sent me that. That is such a fucking... You know why he did it? And here's the funny part. I did a fucking reaction video to that Limp Bizkit song with the fucking mask, and it was a hit. It's no longer up there, but... And then I remember him saying back, I specifically remember him saying that I don't do reaction videos. I'm not into that. It's not me. Guess what happens? He does reaction videos. And let me tell you something. They were horrible. He doesn't have the personality for it. He's not funny. No one's going to fucking tune into that. And it's just the music that he's doing the reaction to. It's this shit is so fucking dumb. It's a bomb, Pedro. I would just I checked it out for 5 seconds because I was curious because somebody sent me the link. But yeah, you could come up with something better. Shit, the vending machines in the ghetto is a better option than that.
And I know a lot of us we're struggling out there. It's not easy right now. Like, inflation's crazy. Some slow markets, grocery stores are out of this. The East Coast got hit with snow. You mean life?
Just regular shit that happens. It's just like, but we need to go talk about it. We need to talk about it for a minute. We need to just go through it. It reminds me of fucking this Joe Gig. Listen to that guy hug his fucking tree and everything's emotional. Like, what the fuck happened to these men? Jesus Christ. It's like listening to fucking girls. Like, what the fuck, man? God.
Get it. None of that is lost on me. But I've been grinding for almost a year now. Ooh. It's been a year since I started betting on myself.
Prove it.
And this week...
Let us know.
Let me pause my mind.
Yeah. Let me pause it. Yeah, he's all over the place. Jesus Christ, is he fucking flipping. Let's go back.
You guys, I shared everything that happened, make it with snow. Like, I get it.
Ooh, look at him.
None of that is lost on me. But I've been grinding for almost a year now. It's been a year since I started betting on myself.
This is so
And this week, let me pause my mind. I gave you guys I shared everything that happened, make an informed decision. I did that.
What happened there? What happened to the fucking... Oh, it buffered.
You, for me, for whoever. Now you know. I'm just saying, I'm not talking about it. I'm showing y'all what happened. I am on a plan, a trajectory. It's working.
Shit.
I share these things with you guys
because I just need to prove myself. I'm not sharing it. This is what my addict does. He's like, use the channel just to vent. Just use the channel to just get it out there, even though you don't know any of these people and they don't give a fuck about you. Just get it out there so you feel better about yourself. Prove it to yourself. It's like going into the confessional. Nobody listens to your fucking when you go into the confessional, but this guy's confessional is like all you people are his confessional. All you minions are his goddamn confessional. You all need to hear him fucking just get it out there. It's okay, Pedro. It's okay. Maybe look into appointment at the local shrink. He could probably help you with this. That way we wouldn't have to endure this and you wouldn't get the poop awards. And I can just stop making these videos. Because I got to go on to other people.
You guys could hopefully maybe it inspires you to try something different. Bet on yourself, whatever it is, right? This ain't me.
New concept, right?
Bragging or boasting. This is reality and I'm sharing this with y'all.
So, really? This wasn't about you bragging or boasting, Pedro? About your Uber douche opera? And, your AdSense and the whole fucking COVID thing we've heard now. Give it up. It's done. You drove around with fucking COVID. My opinion, that's what you did. You fucking finagled the goddamn... You're on somebody else's fucking account and you're making... Dude, that's what I think. You could make that assessment, all right? Pedro, you're a fucking hoofty. You're a real hoofty. You know what a hoofty is? Remember that? I don't know if you guys ever heard that. It's like a Pennsylvania Dutch thing. So my dad and my uncles used to say, that's an old school. It's like a baby boomer thing. They used to say, man, I remember when I was a kid, they used to say that when they see some like dirt ball going down the road or somebody that's full of shit or like, oh my God, look how he's dread. They're like, oh, look at that hoofty. Yeah, I don't know. You got to break those old school terms back once in a while. You got to bring them out. This guy's a hoofty.
22 is going to be the best financial year of my life. And I'm going to use the gig apps and work 30 to 35 hours a week.
Oh, boy.
YouTube plays a big part in that.
Look at him.
But I am making content.
But he's not explaining himself. He's not bragging by any of this. This is like a fucking 4-minute brag about his plans and this and that. Why do we need to know it? Wasn't this about DoorDash deactivation? I don't know. I don't know why he's bringing any of this up.
And I'm not going to apologize for getting paid. This channel is not a gig channel. We do gig content, but it's more than that. It's big.
Pick up, drop off. Pick up, drop off. Pick up, drop off, shaking the fucking camera. Pick up, drop off, complaining about DoorDash. Pick up, drop off. Making 10, 15 videos saying you didn't drive around COVID, shaking the camera. Back to pick up, drop off. Oh, more explaining. This is what I'm doing with my life. Here's my paychecks. This is what my net worth is. Occasionally I'll bring my little kid in front of the fucking screen and, parade her around like Michael Jackson used to hang the kid over the fucking railing. And then it's back to pick up, drop off, pick up, drop off, pick up, drop off, more pick up, drop off. But no, I'm telling you fucking minions out there, this is not a gig driving channel. Okay? It's more than that. Woo!
Bigger than that. It's bigger than that. And for the ones
keep telling
that
yourself
understand,
that,
I know that hits you, and I know you feel that.
Yeah, I feel that.
Trust me. And I'm talking to that. I'm talking to those people. And to all the haters, whatever, kick rocks.
Kick rocks, bitch. What is that? Is that it? Yep. So that's it. That's the poop cast on this guy. Had a lot. I just couldn't believe he's still talking about it. Holy motherfucker. Yeah, so yeah, that's it for Pedro. I just can't for the life of me figure why he keeps talking about this. And then I'm like, no one, who the fuck cares, dude? Who the fuck cares? But again, makes for good clickbait video. I know why he's doing it, but he gets views on this because it's a hot topic. He created a lot of drama from this, and it's working out for him. But that's it, man. I got more poop videos on the way. Leave me a comment below with any questions or videos you would like me to poop on. And I am sick of this guy. I don't want to talk about him anymore. I got other people to fucking fire shots at. So, give me a thumbs up. Hit the bell. You figure out, it's 3 times a week now. They're going to go, I think, Monday and Thursday. No more Sunday weekend videos. So then I'll have a crank call. But, that's kind of the format. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Until next time, as always, go fuck yourselves. This is Peter GoesINya. Y'all stay negative.